inspired tonight by the ghost of Morrissey. Well, he's not dead. So I talk a lot of crap about my mom and her cooking, and I got a new t-shirt in the mail. That's representing for, I guess, the subs. I would go out tonight. And so anyway, going back to my mom. My mom did teach me a number of things that are pretty good about cooking, and some things I really like. Like this here, the zucchini. Keep all your zucchini jokes to yourself. That's all I gotta say about that. When I was little, my mom used to make, we'd make fried zucchini in the summertime, and it was one of my favorite things we'd cook. And you know, cook them all up and slice them. And to be honest, I have no idea how we did it, but I think I have a pretty good recipe here. I think my mom would like it too. Because you know what? We keep the burnt bits in. The burnt parts stay. So, I'll take you on a journey. Let's go. I haven't got a stitch to wear. The first thing you do is you take a big knife and you cut up some slices. And I'm not a big fan of these ends because it looks kind of tough and rooty. So we stay away from the tough and rooty part. Tracy gives me a hard time about this here because she says I don't use the knife correctly. I don't know. It's cut. How can that not be correct? It's not like I'm going like this. I'm using a knife. Boom, cut. Boom, cut. How can you do this wrong? Stay away from my fingers. These are important things. Here, look. Plate of zucchini. All cut up. All silver dollar size. You go to restaurants, they cut them in these strip things, and I hate them like that. And it's just like, oh, it's all like this. This is the shit right here. This man said it's gruesome. There's someone so handsome should care. Now some people get all fancy and you know with what kind of seasoning they use and everything, but you know, in my experience, if you like the tasty burnt bits, like what's common in my family, you use flour, because flour burns best when cooking in oil. And you put a bunch of oil in the pan. There you go. Now there's probably a certain temperature that you want your pan to reach, and you know, with the oil and stuff before you start throwing fried stuff in there. I don't know what it is. It gets hot, it gets bubbly. You throw the stuff in there. It cooks up. And it all works itself out. Once it's cooked, it's done. You don't get hung up on these numbers. I was told there'd be no math. Ah! So a good way to make the flour stick is to use eggs. And I like to use 2 of them. That's 1 flour. Use some flour. Sometimes I like to put seasoning in there too, but I don't know what I did with it. Seasons is missing. Ow! Sorry, Mazzy. She loves this. It's important if you're handling food and then handling cats. Wash your hands. It's a good helpful hint right there. Take some zucchini. Get your silver dollars. Boom, 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 boom. Do, 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 do. Dip them in some egg. Dip them in some egg. And throw them in some flour. Spread them around. Flip them over. Throw them in some oil. Sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. Can you hear it? They're sizzling. So we'd go out tonight. So we got the zucchini all cooking in here. This is what it should look like. Ready? You gonna take a look here? Let's see. See? Zucchini cooking. And all that fry goodness stuff. And you make a mess with the flour and the eggs and the other stuff there. You gotta try to make sure you not get it on the floor. Right, Mazzy? Back to the zucchini. And I'm gonna put some seasoning on it. Let's see here. And today, I'm using my favorite, seasonal. It's got to contain no MSG, so that means I won't get a headache. And I just kind of sprinkle some of that in there. That should do it. Now this is the part that I actually don't enjoy. You gotta flip them over so they get cooked on the other side. And the world has not invented a really good thing for flipping them over. The good thing, however, though, is if you wait long enough, one side turns brownish like that, and the other side is more yellowish, I guess. And then there's this piece right here. All this is fried. There's no zucchini there, but we'll keep it in there just for flavor. Because you never know what extra flavor a bunch of flour and egg might add to the overall mix, the overall. I haven't got a stitch to wear. I was in France once. Zucchini's coming along great here. Look at that, right? Can you see that? There it is. Like my grandmother would say, "You can eat that burnt part?" I'd say, "No, Nana, it's the burnt part." So it's time to start taking them off the thing here. So you bring the plate close so you don't drip the grease. Cause grease fire. Grease fires are bad, I'm told. I'm yet to experience one. I'm thinking the way I cook, it's only a matter of time. And after you get them all out of there, get some paper towels. Pretend you're the TSA and give them a good pat down. Oh, look at that. Now I know you want to eat them right away, but you can't because they're like 140 degrees or something. Again, there's no math involved, but they're really hot and you'll burn your mouth. So you got to hold off a minute. So just chill, I got this. So I think we're ready to test these. Okay. You with me on this? Okay. Really hot, really hot. It's burning my fingers. Jesus. It's so hot. I'm gonna put it in my mouth. Ah, hot. Oh, so hot. But tasty. I'm gonna have another one. See the burnt? There's the tasty bits. Tasty bits. Mmm. Thank you for joining my kitchen today, where we made fried zucchini, and then there's more in the burnt oil. Hope you enjoyed that. Take care. We'll go out tonight, but I haven't got a stitch to wear. This man said it's gruesome. There's someone so handsome should care.